Oh, hello everybody and welcome back to the greatest live show of all time. That is right, everybody. Today we're doing yet another episode of, well, whatever the hell this is. With that being said, it's it's very hot in my room. It's that time of year where it starts to warm up and instead of me being freezing cold 24/7, I'm burning hot 24/7. It's the unfortunate reality of the matter. With that being said, hello, Matthew, and congratulations on being the first person in chat. Hello, Englyn Ball Mapping. Hello, Froggy. Hello, Hasso Basso. Hello, Cody the Fox. Topios, indeed. Hello, Missouri Railroad Productions. Hello, Hippodec. Saying this is my first stream back since 2024. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. This will probably be more of a low energy stream just because, it's a little bit later. And, yeah. Hello, Florida Man. Hello, Michael Roger St. Dennis. Hello, 33. Hello, Magna Ranum. Yes, you caught a stream for the first time, or sorry, when it's starting for the first time. We're 1 minute in it, 1 minute into the live stream, so welcome. Mainly because, we're starting very late. Never seen you with your hair tied? Yeah, no, it'd be like that. It be like that. Yo, my voice is like softer than usual, I feel. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like that's like kind of a good thing and also probably a byproduct of me like being a little bit more quiet than usual. Not in like a bad way, just in like a I don't know. I have like different modes of existence. Sometimes I'm very loud and sometimes I'm very quiet. And it's not necessarily on the basis of like what my mood is. It has I mean that's part of it, but a big part of it is also just I don't know. I mean, okay. My mood in terms of like how I feel, but not in terms of what's a good way of putting it? In terms of like whether or not I'm feeling good or bad. Right? So if I'm quieter than usual, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm like more depressed. There have been times where I'm very loud and goofy while also experiencing a point of depression. There have been times where I've talked like this and been perfectly satisfied in life. I'd say right now I'm somewhere in between, erring on the side of not feeling too great in general, but summer classes for college are starting back up, and of course that makes me a little bit depressed. I mean, how could it not? I mean, of course I value my education, but I don't enjoy doing college classes. Hello, Tubian. Good to see you again. 52k subs. Hell yeah. Hello, Nix. Saying, so I'm just vibing. Hell yeah. I finally started writing my novel. Let's go. Oh, God. Why is my eye all... Oof. Dear. Oh, my lord. Education is stressful AF. Yeah, I kind of do be like that. I can't lie. You know what I mean? It's like, oof. I get stressed quite easily when it comes to the education side of things. But yeah. Hello, Batau Crafter. Hello, Gergsa. Femi looking cute as always. Why, thank you. Thank you, Batau Crafter, for the $5. You beautiful fucking bastard, saying, I prefer cold weather to hot because you can always cuddle with more blankets. This is true. It's a lot easier to deal with cold weather, in which you just wear more clothes, have a bunch of blankets, maybe like have a fire in the fireplace if you got one of those. You just sort of relax and stay inside and be all comfy. If it's hot, I mean, unless your air conditioning is perfect, which realistically it's not going to be. It's it definitely helps. It's significantly better than not having it, I'm sure. But especially in rooms that are upstairs, let's just say it's gets a little bit heated. With that being said, I will do a Skirt Go Spinny / fit check for the $5. My AC is terrible. Mine is like, I mean, it exists sometimes, Well, okay, I mean, it does, but and it's fine for like some rooms, but like my room is just, ooh, it overheats. You know what I mean? But yeah. For anyone wondering, I forgot I had Femyoz merch. What can I say? But yeah, this is my fit. Yeah. Kind of just a fit that I threw together in like 5 seconds. But yeah. Well, let me Because I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna wear. I'm just gonna wear whatever. And yeah, sorry, I'm just turning my mic up a little bit just because, well, I'm talking a little bit quieter than usual. You have no balance. My balance is perfect. I don't know what you're on about. Cozy, hell yeah. Merchios, yeah. I never really promote it, to be honest. You're really pretty. Love and support from a trans mask. Thank you, Sunwink. I really appreciate that. And hello. Hello, Jordan McConnell. Hello, Fixie Pixie. Hello, Cheetah Man. Hope you're all doing well. And hello, Link of TW. Hello, Limer. Hello, Luca ML. Hello, Peter McGill. Nicest voice. Let's go. Hell yeah. That's cute. I mean, tough and intimidating. It sure is, Tubian. It's good to have you here. Hello, Lucy D. Venus. Good to have you as well. Hello, K is a shark. Good to have you. Hello, gaming guys. What's good? Just chilling. Did you see the Elon versus Trump crash out, W ketamine? I saw a little bit of that. I might cover it on stream at some point when I'm like in like a high energy, I want to make fun of people kind of mood, you know? I guess it's one of those things where like I sort of wait for that to happen a little bit. But yeah, pretty eyes. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. How's it going? It's going all right. How are you, Daniel Barry? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, everyone, double tap the smash like, okay? We're currently streaming in front of 128 of our closest friends and family, but we only have 15 likes. I mean, chat, I know for a fact we can fix that. Double tap the smash like. It's free, easy, no logical reason not to do it. Boosts me in the algorithm, puts a smile on my face. I mean, if we have 176 concurrents, I don't see why we can't have 176 likes. I'm just saying, but everyone has to double tap for that to happen. Double tap your screen. Yes, that includes you. Double tap right now. Yeah, that's right. I see you. You haven't double tapped it yet. Okay, sorry. I don't know why I just started going ASMR mode. That was strange. We need to get to 420 likes. It's kind of difficult to do if like the total views is less than 420, you know? It's just like, oh god. How does that even happen? You have to like, it's like everyone has to like the stream like 3 times or something. Anyways. Any tips for vocal training? My trans femme roomies are wondering. I would start out by looking at the YouTube channel called Trans Voice Lessons. That's Trans Voice Lessons. And start by looking at and practicing some of the techniques taught in the videos dedicated towards beginners. I know for me, I started out by doing it in my car. It doesn't have to be your car. It could be anywhere where, you know, nobody's going to hear it, ideally, because, you know, I feel like that's like the most comfortable, because I get it, you know, people are, it was very difficult for me to get myself to do it even by myself. Like it felt weird doing it on my own, even, let alone in front of other people. And so I did that for a little bit, and then I kind of forgot about it. And then I did a little bit of it again. And then I joined a bunch of voice training servers with like a bunch of other trans femmes and trans women and whatnot on Discord. And I basically would practice every night for multiple hours. I would stay up very late, way later than I should have. You know, I'd be voice training until like 3 a.m. And I did that for a few months. And one of the things that I ended up doing on YouTube, because I didn't want to like do like a weird set of voice change. I mean, occasionally I would do like girl voice as like a joke, because I was presenting as a femboy back then. And eventually I decided an easier way of doing this would be making my voice slowly but surely more feminine over time. So I sort of found like an easy to do, like more femme than usual voice, but it wasn't like super femme. It was kind of androgynous. So I sounded a bit androgynous for a bit. And then I just every week or so would do something to make it sound a little bit more femme. So I would just like, and in that way, the muscles sort of get used to being used in that way, if that makes sense. Yo, I didn't know there were voice training servers. Thank you so much. I need to work on voice masculinization myself. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with voice masculinization. I know it's a thing. I'm sure there's servers for that as well. I'm sure you'll be able to find them, hopefully. Are you AI? Yeah, how did you know? The results are incredible though. Hell yeah. And but yeah, like every week or so, I would do something to make my voice more femme, or I would do a few things because like it's basically adjusting my muscles so that they're used to talking in a specific way. So I would simultaneously, increase the resonance slightly, increase the pitch slightly, and decrease the weight slightly. Right. So every week I would do that. Right. And I would focus on just making it sound a little bit more feminine because I had already gotten a vibe for how those sort of variables work interchangeably. In fact, it's a lot more difficult for me to isolate the variables at this point than it is for me to just sort of, oh god, I can't do a guy voice right now. I'm too tired. I did it the other day. I love your choker. Why, thank you. AGP to trans pipeline, so real. I'm gonna train my voice to be deeper. Yeah, there's quite a few people that do that. Usually it's trans men. I think I might because I'm thinking, I don't know. I definitely don't want to be viewed as a guy, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the idea of being viewed exclusively as a cis woman. That's one of the reasons why I still wear like stripy socks and chokers and whatnot. Very like trans femme coded things. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like I could just wear like regular dresses and dress like a basic white bitch. I mean, that's the thing I could do. But I don't know. That's not really my aesthetic. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm like technically non-binary, but way more on the femme side of things. So it's just easier to classify myself as a woman for convenience sake. Because being a woman does not give me gender dysphoria at all. If anything, it gives me a little bit of euphoria, right? But I'd say like in terms of what I truly am, like if we want to get like really autistic about it, I'd say I'm like trans femme non-binary, I guess. Trans femme coded, what programming language is that? It's the one that we all secretly speak. It's the secret language of the transgender cabal. It's all a construct, don't worry about it, lol. Yeah, I'm not particularly worried about it. I think it's all a bunch of arbitrary bullshit at the end of the day. But, if I'm going to interact with said arbitrary bullshit, my main goal is to maximize the extent to which I'm happy. If that makes sense. There we go. Make sure it doesn't get on the inside of my lips and make my teeth red. Like the stream, you goobers, that's true. You absolutely should double tap the smash like. No reason not to. I'm just saying. You gotta dress uniquely, put on some medieval type stuff, wear the comically long hood, catch the plague. Yeah, that sounds fun. Haven't seen you in a while, looking great. Thank you, Trey, at the DM. I appreciate that. Trans mask here, that sounds a lot like my experience. I don't really want to pass as a cis guy. I don't want to pass either way at all. I want to be confusing, Lamau. Yeah, I want people to like generally assume like if they pick one or the other, like I'd much rather them assume that like I'm just like a cis woman. In fact, I actually am like happy when people immediately assume I'm a cis woman. So yeah, but like I definitely do like the idea of people like seeing what I look like and assuming that I'm AFAB. Does that make sense? Like that for me, I definitely do like, but in terms of like gender itself, I wouldn't say I'm like 100% a woman. Just in terms of my gender, I don't know. For all intents and purposes, I mean, I may as well be, considering how society functions. Like broadly speaking, I fit into that social archetype, but and identify with most of it, but Trump and Musk broke up during Pride Month. I know, it's so sad. I genuinely did assume you're AFAB. Well, let's go. Let's fucking go. That's the goal. Lamau, I look at you and think you're a female. Brilliant job. Well, thank you. I did not put that much effort into it. I'm going to be real. All I did was my eyebrows, 2 years of hormone replacement therapy, and I guess I'm wearing mascara right now and lip gloss. That's about it. I guess I grew my hair out. But yeah, I mean, what can I say? It's not that difficult. Fit check, I already did a fit check. But remember, chat, every $5 equals a Skirt Go Spinny. I'm just saying. Find God, find evidence of God. There are cis women that look exactly like you. Well, that's good news. That's good news. But yeah, I'd say that like the term that I resonate with the most is probably like demigirl. I don't know. I'd say my gender is like slightly fluid, but I don't know. I rarely ever want to be like perceived as even remotely masculine. There are like a few times where maybe I do, where it's like, I don't know, maybe I want to be like a really feminine twink guy? Question mark? But like, that's like very rare. Like usually I just want to be perceived as a woman. Also, thank you, Mommy Ramiro, for the $1, you beautiful fucking bastard. Very much appreciated. Femi, are you a good kisser? I don't think I'm that bad. I have no idea, to be honest. I've never kissed myself before, so I don't know what it's like to kiss me. I don't know. I feel like my style of kissing is just me trying to mirror whatever the other person is doing. Does that make sense? I just sort of like immediately assume that the other person knows what they're doing. And I don't know. Not that I necessarily expect them to or would get upset if they didn't or whatever. But like I sort of just assume that they know what they're doing and I just sort of mimic how they do it. We should ask Bunk. Bunk is definitely a good kisser. That's hot. That's so... Yeah, because like, I don't know. I mean, if I successfully mirror how they kiss, then from their perspective, yeah, probably. Bitch, I'm too sick to be awake. Well, you clearly are awake right now. Femi, I'm trying to get you to plug the sweater. Well, it's actually a crop top hoodie, but, yeah, I don't know. Reason I don't promote it that much is because some of the designs are, like, broken. So, yeah. But I guess if you go to store, if you look here, like, pink merch crop top design, you'll want to get the one with, like, the white background. With the black background, it won't print properly because, for whatever reason, transparent images don't work on the black background from Teespring. So, yeah. I want the Femyoz Slovens. Oh, God. You know, this reminds me of, like, I don't know, ages ago. Like, when I was, like, what? I would have been in 7th grade. And you know, that was back when I went around, like, I was in 6th or 7th grade. And in middle school, I would always go around advertising my YouTube channel. Yes, I was that kid. Advertising my YouTube channel to try to get to 100 subscribers. Okay? That was me. I was that kid. I was that dude. And I remember there was like, I don't know what his intentions were. I don't know if he was like making fun of me or if he was just like, just thought it was funny or whatever. But he was like asking, like, because my channel at the time was called Green MLG, okay? And you'll never guess what the style of humor on there was. It was like shitty fucking MLG edit memes that were like painfully unfunny. So that was the channel, just for reference. And like I didn't even have 100 subs. So this one guy comes up to me and he's like, yo, when is the Green MLG merch dropping? And I'm like, oh, dude, it's going to drop this week. All right. We're going to be selling Green MLG shirts, jackets, lingerie, and of course the Green MLG dildo. And it's like, bro, I don't know where that came from, but I still remember saying that. I still remember saying that. He thought it was funny as fuck, to be fair. I don't know. Hustlerios? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if he thought that I took myself seriously before that, but he certainly didn't think that after that. The Green MLG what? The Green MLG dildo. My channel at the time was called the Green MLG, and I'm like, yo, dude, I'm going to be selling the Green MLG dildo. Hey, thank you, Ola Razzle Dazzle, for the 5, saying, hi, girly. Did you meet your donor goal? Also, how are you? Today I have not. So, in terms of how much people have donated, in terms of Streamlabs, we've got the $5, and we've got $6 here, And also, how are you? I'm doing all right. I'm not doing so bad. I'm doing quite well. This AI is getting too realistic. Dude, the fact that you think I'm AI is crazy. What makes you think I'm AI? What if you're AI? What if you were the AI the whole time? You ever considered that one? I bet you haven't. Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah. No, I'm just going to be doing, but yeah. I don't know, I thought I would do this stream and go for like 30 minutes. But yeah. Just wanted to stop by. I mean, I guess we're 20 minutes in. We could go for at least another 10. But yeah. Are you feminine? I don't know. Kind of hot though. Mommy voice, wah 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 wah. Is that mommy voice? I don't know. I'll do a Skirt Go Spinny for the $5 though. Because, you know, that is a thing. Are you masculine? I don't know. Am I? Maybe. Probably not. Is that a masculine outfit? Probably. I do look like a fridge brick Gigahunt man motor after all. W Spinny, hell yeah. But yeah, I'm just being a little bit quiet because, you know, people be sleeping. Hopefully I'm not. Or at least they will be soon. Hopefully I'm not too loud. But yeah, I love the feminine look. It's so my type. Let's go. Hell yeah. Bro, IDK, why you're trying to change your voice? I mean, this is just like what I sound like now. You know, if you do voice training long enough, like the voice that you train for just becomes your voice. Like it requires no effort. Anyways. Damn, normal people sleeping. I know. Imagine sleeping in the big 25. Now, me personally, I would never fall asleep. Looking cute as ever, girly. Thank you, Lucky Emma. Very much appreciated. I appreciate the kind words. Does estrogen pills help the voice? No, it has no impact. Like whether or not I'm on estrogen doesn't change my voice. I guess if I was on testosterone, maybe it would get deeper over time, but I don't even think that's true. Sorry, I was just turning up my volume slightly. Sleep is for the weak, Femi. That's true. That's why I'm not sleeping. Because I'm not one of the weak. I refuse to be one of the weak. And I will never be one of the weak. Because being weak is what people who sleep do. Okay, anyways, do you take progesterone? Hell yeah. Bro, I keep forgetting. I need to like set up an appointment to switch to injections. I really want to switch to injections because then I can control. I want to have more of a control over how much estrogen is in my body. Like I honestly want to have like pregnancy levels of estrogen because like then I'll like have bigger boobs and stuff. I'm sick of having boy chest, you know? It's been 2 years. All right, that's long enough to, you know, be like, you know, maybe we need a little bit more than that. But yeah, chat, we're currently at 240 concurrents, but only 75. Chat, we could easily get to 100. I mean, come on. If not 200 likes. I mean, but if we get to 200 likes, everyone will have to double tap. I'm just saying. Free, easy, no logical reason not to do it. Boosts me in the algorithm. I mean, come on. Don't tell me it wouldn't be satisfying to make the number go up by double tapping. But everyone has to contribute. Yo, I'm trying to get your number. Yeah, let me just like dox myself real quick. Progesterone did great for me. I hope it goes well. Hell yeah. I've been on progesterone for quite a bit. For over a year now. Also, thank you for 100 likes, everybody. Very much appreciated. But yeah, keep double tapping to smash like to boost me in the algorithm, of course. Can we agree that the femboy vibe is cute? Oh, absolutely, of course. Poor you. The pharmaceutical companies got you. Well, if it wasn't for the pharmaceutical companies, I would have just done DIY HRT. I'm gonna be so real. Fucking nothing is gonna stop me. Femi, what about Spyro? Yeah, I am on Spyro right now. What about it? Would you ever do ASMR, girly? You know, I might do ASMR at some point. Happy Trans Thursday, everyone. Happy Trans Thursday. Hope you're all doing well. They'll grow if you stimulate them. Is that true? I don't think that's true. That sounds like pseudoscience. But maybe I'm wrong. That just sounds like something I would see on like 4chan about boob maxing. Like I'm gonna be real, like as great as it would be to like follow a 4chan guide to boob maxing, then, I mean, you know, I don't necessarily believe it works. I like your necklace. Why, thank you. This is more calming than ASMR. Well, there are some forms of ASMR where it's like less about, like there's not really whispering. It's more like talking at like a lower volume, sort of like this. Happy Pride Month. By the way, I'm gay as fuck. Happy Pride Month to you too. Can you do ASMR? Yeah, I will say there is like a blurry line between just like talking in a calm voice and like an ASMR voice. You know what I mean? I could just listen to you yap until I fall asleep. I guess that's what this stream is for, kinda. Oh my god. Unless I'm coughing. Sorry, I'm dehydrated. Oh man. Chat, make sure to drink lots of water, alright? Otherwise I'll be very sad. Alright? Better drink water. Hey, thank you Tubian for the 2. Saying big jigglyos. Yes, exactly. Dude, does it jiggle? The greatest question of all time. Why do you change your voice? Because I wanna. I mean, I don't anymore. My voice has been like this for a while now, but, I don't know, voice training was kind of fun. I don't know. And I like the results. I don't think you're supposed to suck on the bottle that hard. What do you mean? Fog, I was thirsty. Okay, drink water. Alright, drink water. It's very important. Very good for you. And if you don't drink water, then you're gonna die of dehydration. And that would be really bad, okay? Vocal cord surgery? Nope. All voice training led me to this, just slowly making my voice more feminine over time. Sort of just made these muscles the ones that are the most active when I talk, and now I'm at the point where this is just me talking. Cute collar, by the way. Shut up. It's a choker, okay? But thank you. And hello, Jaden. It's good to have you back. Anyways. It's time to drink water. Vocal cord surgery is better? Not necessarily. Why would that be better? It's like expensive and, you know, like, I don't know, it seems risky. I don't know, I guess if you try voice training and it doesn't work, then yeah, sure, go for it, but yo girl, are you AI? Because you're too pretty to be real. You're too sweet. No, I'm not AI. Or maybe I am. What if I am AI? Then what? Then what would you do? What would you do if I was AI? Chat? What would you do? Would you cry? Would you piss shit and cum in your pants? Who knows? There's a lot of things you could do. You're so pretty. Aw, thank you. I want to be you. Let's go. Well, I don't know if you really want to be me. I'm not a good role model. We are all AI. True. We're all in the Matrix, okay? Don't you know? We're in the Matrix, chat. We're in the Matrix. You, me, all of us, we're all in the Matrix. With that being said, you already make me, okay, great. That's wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Yes, we're all in the Matrix, chat, don't you know? As the prophet Andrew Tate has proclaimed and predicted, we are in the Matrix. I don't even know what I'm saying. Let's see. The Matrix is such a good movie. OMG. I haven't seen it. Maybe I should watch it at some point. And then yeah, I don't know. Everything I know about the Matrix is against my will. And because of the manosphere. That's probably one of the main reasons I haven't watched it. But maybe I will watch it at some point now that that shit has like died down quite a bit. Yeah, I've never seen it. I know. I love your hair, girl. Aw, well, thank you. She mate on my tricks until I woke. Damn, that's crazy. If the Matrix is real, I'm definitely Keanu Reeves. Nuh-uh, I'm the main character. What are you talking about? Also, thank you. I'm a silhouette for the 1. Very much appreciated. How old are you? How old do I look? How old do you think I am? Chat? Just based on how I look, how old do you think? You're so pretty. Thank you. Truly moral people don't approve of Jesus. Real. Very real. 42, 62, or 19. Okay, 19, I could see 70. So true. 17. I don't look that young, do I? 23, 69. He is 15. Do I look like a 15-year-old boy? I don't know if that's true. 24, 98, 23, 25, 35. I don't know if I believe that. 27, 20, 65, 22, 24, 25, 22, 21, 20, 23, 21, 19, 16, 12, 21, 89, 19, 21, 18. Damn, we're getting a lot of responses. 24, 65, geez. Didn't realize I looked 65. 26, question mark. Aren't you 21, question mark. 22, it's 21, 23, 18, 85. Damn, I look 85? That's crazy. 666, 1,000. Dude, I'm 1,000 years old. -5? Oh my. -5. That's wild. 91. -3, 205, 24, 44, 87, 5,000. -6. I look -6? Well, I don't know if I believe that. Chat, do I look -6 years old? I mean, come on. 26 to 27 for sure. I wouldn't be so certain. 23, 28, 23, 28, 19, 23, 19, 314, 20, 18, 19, 28, question mark. 24, 21, 19. By the way, some people have guessed correctly, but I just like to see what people guess. 17, 19, 3.14. Yeah, that's true. I'm definitely 3.14. I'm pi years old. 87 octillion. Yeah, that's true. 23, 25, 29, 30, 21, 18, 67, 1/3, 18, 29, 23. Dude, people are still guessing. People are still guessing how old I am. I mean, in all fairness, you know, maybe it is difficult to term that. 1,446. Yeah, damn that. I must look pretty old then. Do you still beef with the Cheeto? Honestly, the only time I ever remember that a Cheeto exists is when people like you bring him up. I'm gonna be so honest. I kind of forgot he exists. 15 to 17. I do not look that young. 19, 12. No, that's cap. 29, 24, 19, 32, 12. Dude, the people that are saying 12 are so full of shit. I do not look 12. Still a fetus. So true. 21, 25, 12. Okay, now people are just saying 12 to fuck with me. No one actually thinks I look 12. Okay. 26, 23, 23. Bro, your hair is so pretty. Thank you. -100. You know, you might be onto something there. Let's see. Chat is so fast. I know. Dude, this is one hell of a way to get chat to get moving. Just be like, how old do you think I look? Or how old do you think I am or whatever. 18, 24, 78, 19, 25, 26, 0, 23, 19, 74, 7 minutes. I'm 7 minutes old? Wow. Impressive. 14. I do not look 14. Shut the fuck up. 17. Not gonna lie. I do not look that young. Jesus. Should I be offended or like appreciative? Because like I know you're supposed to be like, oh, well, if you look younger than your age, that's like good. But like you probably don't want to look like a minor. I don't think. All right. For anyone wondering, I'm 21. So some people guessed correctly. Most people guessed too high or too low, though. By quite a bit. I don't know. Like, I saw more people guess... ages, like, 17 to 19 than 20 to 21, as well as seeing more people guess, like, 23 to 25 more than 20 to 21. I don't know why. I was so close, I guess 22. Yeah, fair. It'd be like that. Let's see here. See, dude, when people say I look super young or super old, like, I know that they're probably trolling because, like, it's one or the other, right? You can't have it both. You look negative 567 sexcentillion years old. You know what? That's probably true. All right. Superyos. You look dead inside. Of course. Of course. 19. Dude, people are still guessing. Look old enough to know better? Better than what? I'm just trying to make people laugh? Is that so? Why are you so quiet? Because people are sleeping. And I'm not the only one that lives in this house. You look like a mom? Dude. It might be because of my hair. My hair would definitely give off that vibe. How are you tonight, Femyoz? I'm doing good. How are you, Syntax? Hope you're doing well. You look younger than you sound? I could see that being the case. That makes sense. Like, how old do I look and how old do I sound? Because I feel like there will be discrepancy there. Right? I assume. Still cute. Why, thank you. Morale? Dude, meow to you as well. Also, thank you, Ali Krasny, for the 5. You beautiful fucking bastard, saying, what's your skincare routine? Your skin looks amazing. In a non-serial killer way. Well, thank you for clarifying. I basically use, I use like a, I don't know if it's like a CeraVe or what, but it's like a moisturizing cleanser. I use that. And then I wash my face with that every day. And once I get out of the shower, I use a CeraVe nighttime exfoliator. And then I apply a CeraVe, day cream with retinol and sunscreen in it. So yeah, your voice goals, TBH. Hell yeah. I feel like you have 10 cats at least. Boy, do I wish that was true. Being a Catwoman sounds underrated. I'm gonna be so real. I'm gonna be so honest. Also, I'm gonna do a Skirt Go Spinny for the 5. Why not? Though, I don't know, this fit is like just randomly put together. But yeah. There you go, chat. Okay. All right. Let's see. Do a flip? Yeah, if only it was that easy. I'm gonna let my hair down and brush it. Because this shit's a mess. Why is she so honest? I don't know, because lying is dumb. Well, I don't know, it depends. I think that lying to authority figures to stay out of trouble is kind of based. But, like, lying interpersonally is cringe. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like there's, like, a difference, right? Like, lying to, like, someone that's, like, on equal footing with you is like pretty shitty, right? So like lying to a friend or like a partner or whatever it may be, generally that's quite shitty, right? But like, I don't know, like lying to a police officer to stay out of trouble, I mean, that's pretty fucking base. That's like what you should do. I mean, hell, like, you know, when I was growing up, you know, in high school, there were many times where I would, you know, lie or at least fudge the truth a little bit in order to not receive any punishments, and yeah, I don't regret it. I'm gonna be so real. I regret none of that. Why would I? It's like, dude, I'm gonna be real. Like, all the shit that I did was based for the most part. Can you do a middle part? Dude, I look awful with a middle part. I'm gonna be so real. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just brushing my hair. Ah. Yeah, fuck the cops. Yeah, I say lying to authority figures is fine. Lying to people on equal footing with you generally isn't, right? There's going to be exceptions to every rule, of course, for the most part, but yeah. You would look so good with the middle part. Maybe. I don't know. You only say that because you haven't seen me with the middle part. I look pretty bad with the middle part, by the way. Wish I was brushing your hair. Real. Lying for personal gain. Look, I'm okay with that as long as it's not to the detriment of anybody. Does that make sense? Like, I'm gonna be real, like, I don't know, lying to stay out of trouble is kind of based. Do we fuck with lying to turfs? If it's funny, yeah. Like, something I like to do is I like to go on Twitter, right? I go on turf Twitter, and I'll find a random account where it's like like an ugly middle-aged woman, because that's what most turfs are. But it'll have to be one where that's their profile pic, right? And then I'll save that to my camera roll, and then I'll reply to a different turf somewhere else and be like, yo, are you telling me that I don't look like a woman? And then I send that picture, and then they're like, you are clearly a man. But like, they don't realize that the picture is like of a cis woman turf. I mean, I feel like lying like that is pretty based. Also, I think my cat might be trying to get in. Hold on. Oh, I'm over here. There we go. But yeah, I bet my cat is going to jump up on my bed and nap. You know, for her, it's been a very difficult day of napping and laying around and stuff. You know? What the fuck is a TERF? It stands for Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminist. Yeah, it's about as deranged of an ideology as it sounds. Oh, hi, Reese. You want attention? Here. Give me a sec. Oh, I know. I know. This is my cat. All right. There you go. So cute. Baby cat. You're so cute. Okay. Sorry about that. Just had to give her some attention because, you know, she is a baby cat and, you know, she does need some pets and head scratches, you know, even if I'm streaming. But, yeah, Kitty, I know, she's so cute, isn't she? I love her. How old are you? I am 21. How old did you think I was? You know, based on my appearance at least, or voice, or both. Or, yeah. You look pretty emo. Boy, I wish I could have the emo aesthetic. Maybe I will one day. That's a lot of effort. I'm gonna have to learn makeup and stuff. Actually, I don't know if that's true. I might go for a goth / like emo mix of aesthetics plus whatever the hell my aesthetic already is. Plus scene. Yeah, I'm gonna like combine a bunch of aesthetics into one massive aesthetic. And you know what else is massive? I'm just saying. Yeah, it'd be goth mixed with emo, mixed with scene, mixed with e-girl aesthetic. How would you recommend coming out as trans? It really depends on who you are. Get some black lipstick to go with the goth look. You know, I would, but you know, that's like the AGP look. That's the AGP lipstick. Actually, that's like another reason to do it. Yeah, the low taper fade is massive. That's true. High taper opaque. Okay, you're just a contrarian. Do it. I'd have to like learn other makeup for it to like go with. Otherwise, it would look ridiculous. Like it would look ridiculous if I looked exactly like I do now, but with black lipstick, right? Now, part of it is also it doesn't go with the outfit, but you know, I think you get the point. So my hair is like really not cooperating today. Oh well. Being a whore on call with my GF. Well, have fun with that, Moth. Have fun. Is it just a just chatting type stream? Yes, ma'am, or sir, or whatever. Anyways. How do I take you out on a date? I have no idea. Who knows? It's a mystery. You'll never know. You look amazing. Keep shining bright. Thank you, Kaden. Are you circumcised? Incredible question. Dude, why do you need to know? Is there something you're trying to imagine? I'm just saying. Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to you as well, Dahlia. Did I pronounce that correctly? I hope I did. Please start an OnlyFans. Incredible. Yes, happy Pride Month indeed. Happy Pride Month indeed. It's for the fanfics. Wait, what's for the fanfics? Oh, right. The are you circumcised? Yeah, they need to describe in detail what that would look like, you know. You can't have somebody being uncircumcised. That would be terrible. How did you get your voice sounding like that? A few months of voice training for me. But yeah, I'm too lazy to do my like OG voice or whatever. I bet yours is tiny. Nuh-uh. It's massive. And you know what else is massive? Uncut T-girls. Okay. Chat, why are you like this? Why are you like this? Do you have to be like this? Get cornrows. Get cornrows is wild. Dude, chat, should I get cornrows? What do you guys think? Chat. We're currently streaming in front of 261 of our closest friends and family. If we get 261 likes, I will literally get cornrows if we get it within the next few seconds. But that means that you all have to double tap, all right? Definitely not a scam. I would definitely never lie about that. That would be crazy. Get them cornrows, girly. Femi needs a fade and a mullet. Oh god. I got lucky. My birthday is on the first day of Pride Month. Nice. Good shit, good shit. Also, thank you for 200 likes, everybody. But, OMG, I love the scams. No scam, alright? If, before we get to the 48-minute mark, if we have 250 plus likes, I will literally get cornrows. No scam, no joke, but that requires everyone watching this to double tap their screen. It's definitely not a lie. Not like, you tell me. Oh god, am I lagging? Yes, it's definitely not a scam. And you know that because I said it's not a scam. And that's, you know, that's how you know. Because usually scams will obviously tell you, hey, by the way, this is a scam. Are you on estrogen? You better believe I am. You know what else is massive? The low taper fade. That's true. The low taper fade is in fact massive. If you fart, I'll donate. Okay. Chat. How much longer are we going to do this for? Oh god. Lucky, give me your E. No, it's my E. I want it. Let's see. How do you get past the hate from people? I don't know. I guess it just doesn't affect me anymore. Let's see. The stream turned into trans Google. This is peak YouTube. Yeah, it's, people think that I'm Google or like ChatGPT or something. I guess people earlier were asking if I'm AI, so maybe that's why. Maybe they're like, oh my god, it's ChatGPT. It's ChatGPT on my shorts feed. And I better ask them the types of questions I would ask ChatGPT about trans people. Yes, I am literally trans Google. Well, it's because Femi is clearly an AI. That's true. Trans GPT, please write me a poem. Yeah, see, exactly. GPT-yos. Yeah. You are better than ChatGPT. You have all the wisdom I need. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. Yo, ChatGPT, do my math homework, please. No, I suck at math. I'm like, as you can see, that's how you know I'm a real woman, is because I can't do math. I'm only good at like cleaning dishes and making sandwiches. Okay. Chat MTF. Let's see. Not gonna lie, I get hate, but disincurious people while complaining about ignorance is wild. I'm gonna be real, you just needed to take a joke. It's not complaining, it's just me making a fucking joke. You don't gotta be so sensitive, okay? Like, chill out. People are allowed to ask questions. Everyone is aware of that. Can relate when I transitioned and became 50% better at making sandwiches. Exactly. Exactly. Where did you get your script from? It's so cute and I want one. What do you mean my script? You think I'm reading off of a script? What if you're reading off of a script, huh? You tell me. Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to you as well, chicken. Hope you're doing well. AGP, ChatGPT. Yeah, Chat AGP. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so dehydrated. Good thing I have water. Make sure to drink lots of water, chat. Very important stuff. Yes, very important. Oh, yes. Is that water good? Holy shit. Yes, I love being hydrated. It's like my favorite thing ever. Did you know we're all prompts? This is true, by the way. You can't make me, Femi? No, but I can heavily suggest it. IDK, what to do? No, why not? Why don't you know what to do? I drink exclusively flat soda. Oh my. Sorry for being crazy in the past, by the way. I hope I didn't hurt anyone. No worries. You're fine. I hate water. It's nasty. Why would you hate water? Water is awesome. Tea for tea will save my mental health. Trust. Now that's true. That's true. Tea for tea is like that. All right. Tea for tea is definitely peak. I agree with that. Well, I love tea for tea. It's like the best way of doing it. I mean, come on. Have you ever done a sober stream? Yeah, I'm doing one of those right now. What, do you think I'm high? Is this what a high person sounds like? Though to be fair, I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm secretly on fentanyl right now. You think that might be possible? I'm just saying. Yes, we love fentanyl. It's my favorite. Femyoz, exactly. All right, I'm literally like George Droid, okay? My body is a fent reactor, okay? It's important that you all know this. Are you on Team Elon or Team Trump? Fucking neither. I don't like either of them. They both suck. I don't know. If I have to choose one, I don't know. I don't know. I think that Elon's a fucking idiot for thinking that oh yeah, they're actually gonna do budget cuts and not overspend. But I guess he's less in the wrong because at least he doesn't want the government to overspend and increase its deficit. So I mean, there's that. He's got that going for him. So I guess Elon. But I don't like either of them. I hate them both. But yeah. Yeah, are you Team Stalin or Team Mao type question? Yeah, who was less bad, Stalin or Hitler? Thank you. Great question. Glad we're engaging in very intellectual discourse. Doesn't matter who wins, we lose. I will say I am glad that they're, fighting each other. I think infighting on the right is beneficial to us. And you know what that means? For people on the left, you know what that indicates? That maybe we shouldn't always do infighting. I'm just saying. Infighting is a detriment to our cause. I think that, leftist edgelords that are I don't know, willing to make whatever jokes, say offensive shit, etc. And, people that get offended over everything. I feel like those are the types of differences we should be able to set aside and be like, okay, I don't care. We have a greater goal to achieve, and we should focus on that instead. We might not like each other, but I think that we could work together. But I don't know. Easier said than done. It's very difficult to work with other leftists sometimes. I don't know. I'm in a weird position where I'm a more laid back sort of edgy shit poster type leftist. And, her voice is so good. Why, thank you. What's your opinion on two-spirit people? Yeah, but they exist. Pretty cool, I guess. I don't know that much about them. Do you like doggy style? Great question. Thank you. Stick your fingers in your mouth. Okay. All right, chat. Why are you guys like this? But Trump is officially a rapist, so he's worse, even if Elon probably did it too. Yeah, fair. You're not wrong. Though I feel like it goes beyond just that. Like, if we're talking about, like, who's in the wrong in this specific situation, I mean, they're both in the wrong. They're both fucking dumb. But I'd say Trump is more in the wrong. I'm half Donald Trump, half George Droid. The mods are freakier than the chat. W mods. No, don't encourage that behavior. Fuck me. Star Wars original trilogy or prequels. Y'all are gonna cancel me for this, but the prequels. Especially Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith, favorite movie in the entire franchise. And then I'd say either I'd say after that, probably Return of the Jedi, then Empire, then Phantom Menace, then A New Hope, and then Attack of the Clones. And I guess if we were to like include Disney, I'd say after Attack of the Clones, I'd put Rogue One below Attack of the Clones. So like still a good movie, but not as good as anything George Lucas made in terms of Star Wars. It's still very good. I'd put Andor above a lot of those. I'd put Andor above. Actually, I don't know. That's difficult because I have more nostalgia for like the entire like 6 films that Lucas made. Like in terms of like how good is it? Like fuck, that's hard to say. Andor is really good. To be fair, that's a show/series rather than like a movie or set of movies or trilogy or anything, right? But I think you get the point. Anyways, no, armpits increases everyone's suicide chances by 5%. That's not true. You're full of it. You know, Are You Tight is crazy. Dude, I feel like YouTube Shorts viewers are just like way too fucking horny. Like, I swear to God. Like, unironically, like the meta right now is like, if we get 1,000 likes, then I will take my shirt off. And it's like, dude, why does that unironically work? And it's like the most mid motherfucker too. Like, this isn't a short dummy. Well, it's a short stream. YouTube Shorts users are so stupid. Yeah, I'd say the vast majority of them are. You should do a stream where you're high, not gonna lie, it'd be funny. I've done that. It didn't go that well. I was actually more calm. It's kind of like this, but then I end up like being scared. Being in a Femi stream cures cancer. This is true. Alright. That's what all the scientists say. There's way crazier stuff on Insta though. I'm not saying that the craziest stuff is on YouTube, but it's just like the meta right now is like, if this live stream gets 1,000 likes, I will take my shirt off and show my boobs. But guys, it's not because I'm whoring myself out, okay? It's for women's rights, all right? I'm doing it for women's rights, all right? I would never be one of those disgusting OnlyFans users. Make sure to sign up to my fans. It's just like the most like pathetic dog shit, low IQ, gooner bait combined with rage bait. I mean, sex positivity is based though. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I agree that sex positivity is based, but like, I don't know. If we're talking about like extremely low IQ, like consistently low IQ content, like, I don't know. Like, if that shit's like the most popular, it's like, ooh, that's a little bit depressing. You know what I mean? It's like you scroll through, you know, vertical live streams, and it's like the only one to have like over 1,000 viewers is like the one where it's like, guys, if we get to 1,000 likes, then I will take off my shirt. And then it's like instantly 1,000 likes. And it's like, dude. And then like that shit gets boosted so hard in the algorithm. And it's just like this like snowball effect. Anyways, IDK whoring yourself out doesn't mean anything bad, let's be real. No, I agree. Like, the reason I said that is because, dude, Olive Oil Run has been doing that, right? But she's like, no, I'm doing it for women's rights, okay? It's like, no, you're doing it for views and attention. Like, if you want views and attention, then that's what you want. Just fucking own it. But, like, don't pretend like that's gonna do anything for women's rights. You don't give a fuck about women's rights. Like, what are you talking about? And then she's just like, oh, no. I would never do OnlyFans, okay? That would be disgusting. I would never stoop so low as to sell my body. But I do have a Fansly, though. It's like, okay, good stuff. Also, thank you, the Benny Show #1 supporter, for the 2, saying, you are insane. That is true. I am insane. I'm glad you remembered from last time. I am very insane. Smash like if you agree with me being insane. Yeah, that's just double standard horseshit. I think she's aware that it's a double standard. I think she's doing it on purpose as like a weird, like pathetic attempt at rage bait. And it's just like, I don't know, it just comes across as cringe. You know what I mean? Whoa, you were streaming yesterday, dog? Yep, people can stream 2 days in a row. I know, it's crazy, it's wild, it's insane. Meowyos when? Hopefully soon. Take that sweater off, it's hot out. I'm not wearing, well, first of all, it's a crop top hoodie, and secondly, I'm not wearing much under it, so yeah. Anyways. Femi on that grind, though. I'm gonna be real, this is like too low effort to be grinding. A good percentage of top female content creators make money off of gooners, even if they don't have OnlyFans or Fansly. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, I will be talking about nothing related to gooning, okay? It'll be like extremely unrelated to that, okay? I'll just be talking about politics or Star Wars or whatever the fuck, whatever autistic shit, okay? I'll be criticizing religion, you name it, okay? And like, people will still be gooning in chat, and it's like, dude, why? We're talking about Star Wars right now. Why are you gooning? I'm talking about why Revenge of the Sith is objectively the best Star Wars movie of all time. Like, I mean, fucking hell, is that gooner material to you? I mean, fuck. I mean, I guess so. About a goon and got lotion on my shit. Okay. Yeah, Goon Wars. I love gooning to Yoda. Yeah, you guys are deranged. See, and there's like a lot of people that like quote unquote goon, but like ironically, but there's like people that are like actually like dead ass about it. And like, that's like, okay, but if I'm talking about Star Wars, like why? Why are you like this, chat? Why are you like this? People can't go more than 5 minutes without being horny for T-girls. I don't even think that's exclusive to T-girls. I think it's just women in general. I don't know. We're just like viewed as like sexual objects, I guess. Now, I will say trans women are disproportionately fetishized, right? Not disproportionately sexualized, but disproportionately fetishized. You know, a lot of the people, for whatever reason, a lot of straight cis men see us as like a weird like fetish thing. And it's like, okay. But like in terms of like sexualization itself, I'd say like we're probably on par with cis women in that regard. I don't know. It just feels a little bit more notable when you're like not used to it as a trans woman, and then it's like you start transitioning and everyone's like super horny, and it's like, what the fuck? God damn, that's crazy. Whereas for cis women, it's like, oh yeah, that's like how it's always been, and it's like, oh, okay. Appreciate the little attention you'll get. Will do. Let's see. I feel like you would eat with slightly shorter hair, like to your shoulders, you know? You know, maybe I'll do that. I'm thinking of getting like side swept bangs at the very least, but you know, maybe I will get it like down to the shoulder again. That could be pretty good. It's been a while since it was, you know, just only down to the shoulders. Can I be small in here, Femi, please? I don't know. I mean, I guess if you want. I don't know if I'd recommend it. Let's see here. You're not even a woman. Hold on, wait. Are you somebody with your name, faces, or PFP? Are you one of those people? It will look healthier after cutting. Real. Oh. Yeah, that's probably not you in the PFP. I'm gonna be real. I doubt that. Some random fucking e-girl you found. Go to her channel. Dude, it's literally just some random e-girl. It's not the person typing the comment. It's always so obvious when people will like, I don't know, do that shit. Yeah, what a loser. How did you get a feminine voice? Voice training. Jango Fett or Boba Fett? Ooh, this is gonna be a controversial take. Jango Fett, because he did more shit, okay? Jango Fett did more stuff, okay? He was cooler. He had he literally went in hand-to-hand combat with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Boba Fett didn't do any of that shit. Like, dude, he died like a fucking chump, you know? Like, he just like, he ended up losing a fight with a blind man because Han Solo was still blind from the carbonite at that point, right? And then he fell into a Sarlacc pit. And it's like, okay, well, he kind of died like a bitch, you know? Like, I don't care how ominous his aura is. What's your favorite lightsaber? I think Mace Windu's, because his lightsaber is purple, and I think that's cool. Like, if I were to have a lightsaber, it'd be like purple or like magenta or something. I don't know if are magenta lightsabers still canon, or is that just in Legends? I feel like that would suit me. OMG, purple is my favorite color. Hell yeah. Yeah, he was the original. Exactly, he was the original. Boba Fett was just his clone. Yeah, Boba literally just died to a hole in the ground. I liked green. Yeah, I think green is cool. Opinion on girls, ladies, women. All I'm going to say is women are hot, okay? Jango died in the movie he appeared. Yeah, so did Boba Fett. Oh, well, I guess... Well, no, he appeared in Empire, but... Okay, in terms of total screen time, Jango Fett had more screen time. And, like, Jango Fett didn't die like a bitch, okay? He died to Mace fucking Windu, okay? Like, everyone... Like, I'm sorry, but, like, anyone would die to Mace Windu. He's Mace Windu, okay? Like, you're not gonna survive a fight with Mace Windu. I have a NeoPixel lightsaber and I set the blade to pink. Dude, I am so jealous of anyone that has like a NeoPixel lightsaber. Those things are fucking expensive, man. I really do want one at some point, though. I low-key hate the actor of Django. Why do you hate the actor of Django? Whoa, what did he do to make you hate him? How big is your clitty? That's a crazy question. That's a wild-ass question. Anyways, what kind of games do you like playing? Usually just Minecraft. I don't know. I don't have that much time to the game anymore, sadly. My NeoPixel was $100 on Amazon. Because, like, don't NeoPixels, like, they light up and you can, like, actually, like, fight with them, right? I'm pretty sure. That's NeoPixel sabers, right? Because I remember seeing, like, some like expensive ass lightsaber, like one that like glows like and looks like an actual lightsaber, at least in the dark, where like people were like in order to get it to like stop working, they had to like hit it a bunch of times, run it over with a car, throw it down a set of concrete stairs. It's just like they did like a bunch of shit, and then eventually after all that it like stopped working, and it's like, goddamn, okay. I don't know if it's that. But I want whatever that is. That is if it has a dueling blade. Yeah, I'd have to make sure I would get one with a dueling blade. Because one day I want to choreograph a lightsaber duel for part of the video or something. I don't know what it would be for or why I would put it there, but I will put it there. Or maybe alternatively, I make that its own video. You know. You have pretty hair and eyelashes. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I have a Star Killer hilt. I actually don't know or remember what the Star Killer hilt looks like. Anyways. If you like Minecraft, you should play Stardew Valley if you haven't played it before. I would, but I just don't have time to play new shit. You know what I mean? I'm already so busy. I barely play Minecraft at this point. You know, I used to play that shit every day, and now it's like, well, every other week. Well, to be fair, I don't know. Like, I'll not play it for like a few weeks, and then I'll like play it for like 2 days in a row or something. Starkiller mentioned Let's Go, Legends lore. Stop calling us freaky. Anyway, I want a lightsaber adult. Okay, well, that's why you get called freaky, by the way. Is because you say shit like that. Can I holler at you on Discord since you never reply to me on OnlyFans? Yeah, sure. If I forget, yeah. I'm sorry. I forgot to do that. I forgot to look there. Lightsaber. Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it? Lightsaber. Oh God. How many doses does it take to change your voice? That good? Seriously? Definitely perfect fit estrogen? 0. Voice training doesn't require any estrogen, and estrogen doesn't change your voice. Fun fact, all of it is skill. Pink boy plug saber is crazy. I want a lightsaber adult toy too. Okay, you guys are freaky, alright? Y'all belong at the Diddy party. Like, I'm gonna be so for real right now. Like, I don't know why you're not at the Diddy party already. I deleted my OnlyFans. I spent over 1,500 on wedgie girls and foot girls in 9 months. Yo, you're insane. You're insane. Do you still have the Groot twig attached? That's a crazy sentence. That is a brand new sentence. I have not heard of that one before. Jesus Christ. God damn. That's a crazy ass statement. You were proven so right calling chat freaky earlier. Yeah, I mean, chat is consistently fucking freaky, so. Hello, I like anime. Hope you're doing well. 200 likes to buy the lightsaber adult toy. No, that's not fair. We already have 238 likes. No, we can't do that. Don't put me in the same box as the rest of the mod team. I think you're all degenerate, okay? In your own unique, special way, all right? You're all special, all right? You're all special. That's why you all were on the short bus. Are you still in school? Why are you so busy? I'm in college. 400 likes for the toy. Dude. Yes, double tap the smash like. I don't like it from the back anymore. What? Why are you sharing this? We don't need to know that. We don't need to know what you do or don't like in bed. God damn. I was on the short dick bus. Okay. Great stuff. 600 and I'll buy it for you. Fair. Let's go. 1,000 likes to stream using the adult saber. Hell yeah. 500 likes and I will eat my computer. Hell yeah. Dude, Charlotte's spitting straight facts. Is this twig still attached? What? That's a wild question. I like your hoodie. Thank you. I made it, but on my own. Look, it's got my name on it. My channel name, that is. But yeah, no, this chat is crazy, but that's okay. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. The rats make me crazy. Where's the Diddy party at? Your backyard. I mean, I want to be your friend. You super duper cool. Hell yeah. We're like besties now. I've been absent from the streams for months now, and this is the stream I come back to. Yes, it is, Donjo, and welcome back. Yeah, crazy. If we get Femi to 100 million likes, I will eat my cell phone. This is true, by the way. Friendios. Hell yeah. And you were a great person for who you are, Femyoz. Thank you, Ethan George. I really appreciate that. OMG, that's so cool. I love it. Hell yeah. Massive throwback with the rubber rats. Hell yeah. I can't lie. I'm a degenerate of the druggy degree. Is that so? Is that so? I misgender you. I'm sorry. No worries. No worries. It's okay. Happens sometimes. Femyoz for president of the United States 2028. That's true. I'm still not going to be old enough to run, but I should be president anyway. I don't care that you have to be 35 or older to be president. I think that there should be an age limit in the opposite direction. I think that there should be like a you're too old to run, get the fuck out. All right, don't run for president if you're this old. That would apply to both Trump and Biden. Anyways, do you still have more than 2 PPs or did you remove a few? Oh, I would never remove them. I would, I only removed my foreskin in order to give it to my, to George Soros, because he needs it for his his foreskin collection. Okay? That's how it works. Well, I got paid very handsomely. You have to be 35, seems silly. Yeah, you have to be at least 35 to be the president of the US. It's fucking stupid. Bernie should still run. I mean, I don't know. Bernie is a perfect candidate in every aspect aside from the fact that he's fucking old. Right? Just because he's mentally competent right now doesn't mean that he will be in 4 years. Right? And he's aware of that. There's a reason that he's not going to run again. Right? I mean, he could if he wanted to. There's nothing that would stop him, but he's just choosing not to. There's a reason for that. It's because he's smart enough to realize that, yeah, maybe not the best idea. Femyoz ara one. Ara. AOC should be president. Also, I want her to spit on me is crazy. Bro, imagine if AOC showed up and read that message. Dude, she would nope the fuck out instantly, dude. She would nope the fuck out and just never support my channel. She would never be a Femyoz supporter after seeing that. Don't you know? Important question. Are you big spoon or little spoon? Which one do you think? The recent Canadians discussion was basically just a big middle finger for Trump, and I have never been prouder to be a Canadian. Is that so? Femyoz is a little... Okay, that... You don't have to remind everybody. Little spoon... Okay, Femyoz likes to be bullied. Shut up. No, I don't. Breaking Bad gave me job inspiration, as it should, of course. Bottomyos? What do you mean, bottomyos? I would never be a bottom. That would be crazy. No spoon? No spoon? None at all? Is that so? Femi wants to get a wedgie. I actually don't want that. Thank you very much. Crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. The rats make me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. The rats make me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. The rats make me crazy. Anyways, where was I? She gives the vibes that she would kick someone out of the bed. Who, me? I mean, I don't know if I would do that. Unless they suck or something. Not literally suck, but like they suck as a person. Not as in... Okay, you get the point, all right? You understand what I mean, chat, okay? I sell meth for free. Well, then you're just giving it away. You're not selling it now, are you? What the hell is a flying demon? I'm Canadian and I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't worry about it, all right? We've got flying demons everywhere, all right? We've got the demons everywhere. The demons are all over the place, all right? You just don't know. Femyoz is being worse than chat. No, I am not. How am I being worse than chat, okay? Sometimes I might be, but right now, not. Chat's too schizophrenic. How much money would somebody have to donate for you to dye your hair green? I'm not dyeing my hair green. I don't know. 100 grand, and I'll do it. I really don't want to. But if a single person donates 100K, or if I get 100K on one stream and everyone wants me to dye my hair green, then I will do it. All right. If on a single stream I get $100,000 and that's what the people want, then I'll do it. All right. I'll do it. Green is a nasty color. Yeah. Well, 100K is 100K. And then obviously I'd shave it off and just like wear a wig for a bit. Because, you know, I mean, I wouldn't really have much of a choice. But yeah, oh well. I like green. I don't know. I don't think it would look good as my hair. It would just not work. I don't know. Well, I mean, yeah, no, because like, if the roots are blonde, then that looks fucking weird. Moldy green specifically, yeah, 100K. 100K, take it or leave it. Purple is the best, trust. Yeah, I feel like I would look good with like pink and or purple highlights. But I wouldn't want to dye like all of my hair. Right? Anyways, shaved head Femyoz would be sweating emoji. Okay. Great stuff. I disagree. You should shave your head and then wear scene wigs. What? I don't want to have to wear wigs. I'd rather just have my hair be present, you know? I'm just saying. Yes, purple would be good. Purple truly the best color. Yeah, purple would be a good color for hair. Femi, you would be super duper pretty with pink hair. Well, thank you. Maybe I would be. I don't know. I don't know. If I ever dye my hair, which I don't intend on doing any time in the near future, but if I not inevitably, if I eventually do it, I'd probably go for like pink or purple highlights or a combination of both. What about dyeing it rainbow? Might be a bit overkill. Especially on like, if it's like the first time dyeing it, I'm not gonna do anything insane. Sadly, my hairline is cooked. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Did you know that taking estrogen will save your hairline? It's Pride Month. Yes, happy Pride Month, everybody. Double tap the smash like for Pride Month and subscribe for more content. I'm going to be streaming basically every day of the year, hopefully. Ever get a self-defense weapon like a taser or a mace? I can't say that I have. Estrogen is saving my hairline. Real. So real. Yeah, there are a lot of trans girls out there that whose hairlines are saved by HRT. But yeah, that's like it's definitely a thing. Definitely a thing. You're not the first trans girl that's told me that, or I assume you're a trans girl if you're on HRT and that's saving your hairline. You know, dye it bald. Bald isn't a color. You mean like dye it clear? I don't know if that's how that works. What's with the blue under your eyes, Femi? Is there blue under my eyes? Or shouldn't be. If there is, then that's like me being bad at mascara. Anyways. You should get a mace. Can't be too safe nowadays. Boy. I mean, mace specifically. You gotta get into RFK Jr.'s methylene blue. Let's go. Dude, we gotta get methamphetamine blue. Let's go. I see blue, but I might just be hallucinating again. I hallucinate a lot during the summer. I'm very sorry to hear that. Yeah, you might be hallucinating. You might be correct. I have no idea. With pink highlights, you would look like Shadao from Blue Lock. I honestly don't know who that is. Is that a good or a bad thing? Is it pink or brown? Great question. Great question. There's Death Blue. Yo. I'm sorry, guys. I need to get better at makeup, if that's the case. Very sorry about that. I don't know why. I could have sworn I didn't get it on my eyelids. Deftones? It's not the makeup. Could just be the lighting then. You need to get a better sleep schedule, girly. No, I don't. My sleep schedule is perfectly fine. I don't know what you're on about. All right. Did you get mugged? No, Jesus Christ. Why does everyone think that? Doesn't it look the same as it did at the start of the stream? Like, what are y'all yapping about? I actually have no idea what y'all be yapping about. But, oh well, I guess. It's fine. Okay. I think I'm being gaslit. You guys are gaslighting me. You're using your manipulation tactics. I do not believe you. Is crazy. Oh, why is it 1,000,000,000 degrees in here? I don't like that it's so hot in my room. It bothers me a lot. Your eyes are reflecting on your skin. That's what people are not understanding about. Right? Light reflecting? Is that so? Is that so? You look like Britney Spears right now. Is that good? Is just staring at your eyes too much because they are pretty and they're starting to see blue? My eyes are gray is the thing. Well, gray with blue undertones. I don't know. People that know me in person tell me that my eyes are gray. They used to be like very blue, I think. Or like at least kind of blue. Like they were definitely, like they were clearly blue. Like the consensus was that they were blue. But now the consensus seems to be more along the lines of they're gray. I don't know. People have like been like, oh, I can't really tell what they are, or they'll be like, oh, I think they might be green, or I think they might be blue, right? But the fact that there's not a consensus and people say different colors indicates to me that they're probably more along the lines of gray. Because like when people have gray eyes, people oftentimes see color that isn't there, so people will immediately see them as like blue or like green, but like only slightly. Does that make sense? People's brains fill in the blanks a lot of the time. My eyes are very blue like the ocean. Lucky you. Ha, my eyes are bluer than yours. I win. Damn. What are you streaming for? What is the focus? Well, today I'm just talking to you guys. You know, oftentimes I might have like a focus on, you know, some aspect, like some sort of content, or I might be focused on making fun of right-wingers. You know, I do a lot of that. But right now I'm just chatting. My eyes are gray. Real. My eyes are blue, but brownish, not a true Aryan. Oh no, that's so sad. I guess you would get gassed. Anyways. Yes, they're gaslighters. Oh wow, what a perfectly timed message. My eyes are ice blue. Man, I'd be so jealous of people with colorful eyes, I swear to God. Like people with like bright green or bright blue eyes. I'm like, God damn it. Why can't my eyes be like that? My eyes are gray. I don't know. I've been told by a couple of people that gray eyes are really nice, but I don't know. I feel like there are cooler eye colors to have than gray. Like, in my eyes, and maybe just because I'm used to like seeing myself and seeing gray eyes, is like, I don't know, gray eyes are kind of dull a little bit, you know? Just a little bit. At least that's how I see it. At least in myself. Red eyes are actually possible. You don't want red eyes. As fucking cool as that sounds, you don't want them. You don't want your eyes to be red. Because of how they respond to light. If you have red eyes, your vision is going to be kind of fucked a little bit. And you're going to have to like be very careful with how you expose your eyes to light. Are my eyes bloodshot? I have no idea. Are they? My eyes are bloodshot. Oh, well, I mean, is that so? My dad's eyes were like emerald green in the sun, but very grayish blue in manufactured light. It was very trippy. Yeah, it is interesting how lighting affects it. Like, it definitely is a bit strange. It only happens if you have albinism. Yeah, no, literally. Femi, can you react to "Don't hug me, I'm scared"? ? I don't know what you're trying to get at. I don't know what that is. Hey Femi. Have you been voice training? Your voice sounds softer to these days. More like these nuts, am I right? I guess I don't know, maybe slightly. I don't know. I guess I've been like a little bit, I've been thinking about it a little bit more, but like not that much more than usual. It's also because I'm like talking a little bit quieter. But yeah, I guess like the more I think about it, the better I get at it. You're freakier than chat. I don't know if that's true. Chat is pretty damn freaky, so kind of difficult to be more freaky than the freakiest of them all. I would like to stay longer, but it is very late. I should probably go. You seem like someone who would be a cool friend, so your streams are comforting. Well, I'm glad to hear that. And yeah, feel free to subscribe with notifications on if you want more content. I'm just saying. Femi is definitely freakier than chat. Maybe in private, I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? Double tap the smash like. Yeah, Femi is my comfort streamer. Let's go. Let's fucking go. But yeah, a lot of times I'm way more high energy than this, for anyone wondering. So yeah. So sometimes you might see me yelling into the microphone passionately about some dumb shit. And other times you might see some stuff like this, where it's more laid back. Sometimes I might be focused on you guys, chat, like I am right now. And other times I might be focused on reacting to a dumb video and making fun of somebody, you know? It's, in private is crazy. You know, how else am I meant to, describe that? If you react to quote, "Don't hug me, I'm scared," I'll stop burning houses down. Okay, but like, I think arson is based though. So, like, I don't mind. Femi, I left my bra at your house. Dog, you've never even been to my house. What do you want about? What in the schizophrenia? Yo, Femi, can I sleep? No, you don't have my permission. You will stay awake for 7 hours watching my content. Yes, of fucking course you can sleep. Why are you asking me for permission? You're so pretty. Thank you, Pasha. I appreciate that. I haven't seen anyone like that. I've seen a lot of dogs with it. Is that so? Is that so? Mommy, sorry, mommy. Why is every trans girl like this? Why? Okay. I guess I would be included in that category. Don't worry about. Look, fact of the matter. Okay, never mind. Dude, I don't want to react to anything right now. I'm not in the mood. Okay, I'm not in the mood. I chew on breast implants. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, thank you, Lucy D. Venus, for the 2, saying I like burzum. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Thank you very much. I'm the freakiest here. Nuh-uh. Actually, maybe you are. I have no idea. Zum. Oh, dude, what does that even mean? Bro, y'all are speaking gibberish now. Please speak human? Dunkel height is a bang. Dude, what the fuck does that even mean? Det som and gang var? What the fuck? What are you saying? A black metal artist? Okay, well, I've never heard of them before. I have no idea what y'all are yapping about. No idea. I'm gonna be so honest. Yo, I kind of like doing these late night streams. Maybe I should do them more often. You know, even if they're a little bit quieter. Hello, happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to you as well. Awesome, Billy. You know, I should end stream, but I don't want to. You know, I want to keep going. This is fun. Well, you look cute being confused. I'm not trying to look cute. I just... Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to you as well, Katanas. Happy Femboy Friday. Oh yeah, it's about to be Friday. It's almost 12 p.m. Or sorry, 12 a.m. It's 11:56 p.m. currently. Anyways. Do them more often when I don't have work. Because I'm fucking myself for tomorrow. Well, it's hard to predict when people have work. Correct time zone? Yes. Central time gang on top. You're a cutie when you blush. I'm not blushing. Is this where the based people hang out? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. No, it's very relaxed because how short streams work is within like the first like 30 minutes to an hour, you get like a huge spike in viewers. So you'll get like, 200 to 500 concurrents, and then like it'll die down, and then you'll have like 50 concurrents. And then it's like all like the really chill people that stick around. Genetically, you're a guy, so be one. Oh, don't worry. I was already one last night with your mom. That's right. You can ask her all about it. That's the only place I'll ever be a guy, though. All right. We can all make a calendar together to make sure everyone can stay for the whole stream. You guys don't always, you don't have to stay for the whole stream. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. I mean, it's up to you. Yes, stay out of the men's room. You'll never be a man. I agree. I will have no choice but to stay in the women's restroom. But yeah. I like your choker. I got a similar one. I'm so glad to hear that, awesome Billy. Let's fucking go. Also, hello, Femboy Stormtrooper. Good to see you again. Can you show us your best crab walk for Pride Month? I'm gonna be real. I don't know how to do a crab walk. The whole stream must be witnessed. At that point, just watch the VOD when you're available. I guess. I sort of get it. The feeling the urge to just constantly watch me. I mean, that's fair. Your boobs are lopsided, which is the reason why I like you. I don't think they're lopsided. Maybe slightly, I don't know. I mean, they're still developing. You're different physically and mentally? Huh? So confused. That is cool information. Nice burn. Hell yeah. Or it was just like the first thing I thought of. It was like a low effort shit post. It's gonna be tough when you do a whole 24-hour stream. I gotta see the whole thing. Yeah. Dude, the 24-hour stream is gonna be crazy. Yo, you know what? I'm gonna start streaming later because I gotta prepare myself for the 24-hour stream. So we're gonna be like doing so I gotta like work myself up back to like 6 hours being normal. You're doing a 24-hour stream? Yeah, I'm gonna do it in late June. So like, I don't know, like June 26th or something. That's not like a fixed date, by the way. I did a couple of those. They are kind of fun. Yeah. Because basically, there was one stream I did, which I got an unprecedented amount of donos and support and whatnot. And I didn't expect to get like I was getting like a lot of donos or whatever, right? And I think I had like accumulated like $500 in donos, right? And I'm like, if we get 1K in donos, I'll do a 12-hour stream. And people are like, how much for a 24-hour stream? And I'm like thinking, well, what would be a number that we're not going to hit, but it would be worth it if we did? And I'm like, 2K. I'm like, I'm not going to have to do a 24-hour stream. No, there's no way. We're not even going to get 1K, most likely, right? But sure enough, we ended up getting 2K, and I'm like, holy shit. I would love to do a subathon stream, but I am irrelevant now, so it would never work well. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm not particularly relevant. I just sort of know how to, exist in the algorithm. She's rolling in it now, yeah. I mean, most of the time, I don't get that much money. Like, most streams are like this, where it's like, okay, I've gotten $12 in super chats and $10 in Streamlabs donuts. Like, this is like a much more normal stream. But yeah, that's why I don't do this full time, for the record. How about a stream where you paint with your feet? No, Jesus Christ, you guys are insane. Oh my. Why are you guys like this? Femyoz, it says gullible on the ceiling, trust. Okay, I believe you. I don't even have to look at the ceiling because I believe you. This definitely does. You're defo a trans? Damn, with the wrong you're and everything. You're defo illiterate. Yo! Thank you, Ethan George, for the 10 gifted memberships. Let's fucking go. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, congratulations to Missouri Railroad Productions, Ligma, It's Havoc, Luca Forgotten, Ryan Gacy, Justin Farall, Joe Jerkoff, Yeshua Return for on your gifted memberships. Congratulations, everyone who's gotten them. And thank you very much, Ethan George, the fucking goat. Actual goat. Goat behavior. And if you want to make my thighs appear on screen, then you can become a member as well, or gift memberships, or both. I'm just saying. The programmer socks go crazy? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Femyoz thighs, yep. That picture is like, well, more than 2 years old. I was like 2.5 years old or some shit. That's like an old photo of my thighs, but it still looks good. Cause this was set up like originally, like when I think monetized my channel for the first time before I got demonetized for like a year and a half or some shit, or however long I was demonetized for. And I just never changed it, and I don't intend on it. Need a new photo? I think it works. I mean, it's my thighs. They don't look that much different now, I don't think. Maybe they do. I have no idea. I don't think they look particularly different. I could get 50 stubs for like $400. That would be pretty fucking based. Dude, the whole chat would just be filled with green names. Dude. You know, if you really think about it, that would actually be super racist against the gray names, because the gray names would be ethnically cleansed. But, I mean, all I'm going to say is, replacing everybody with green names, the great replacement, I think that would actually be good. So I'm actually in favor of the great replacement, if you think about it. Yeah, do it. Hell yeah. Face reveal when? 1,000 likes. And I'll do a face reveal. Or something. I feel elite now. I want to start deporting some gray names. Yes, we need to deport all the gray names. Great replacement name drop is crazy. Face reveal for real, for real. Great replacement when? Dude, I mean, if somebody donates a bunch of gifted memberships, then we'd be replacing all the gray names with green names. It's the great replacement. Oh, right, yeah, well, we wouldn't be replacing the blue names. Yes, displace all the gray names. I hear that eat pets. They're eating the cats and the dogs. And, like, they're probably Hamas, okay? You and Adolf would hit it off well with me. Dude, he would love me. He'd be like, oh my god, Femyoz, my transgender Aryan queen. That's exactly what he would do. Yeah, gray name genocide, exactly. Exactly. Dude, he would definitely support that. Dude, Hitler would be gifting, like, 1,000 gifted memberships, like, every 5 minutes in order to cleanse the gray names. Anyways. Yes, we all know how much Hitler loved gay and trans people. That's so true. Who is your favorite mod? I want to start drama. I don't know. Defend a gray name. Mahir Burvik. I'm gonna be real, I don't know who that is. I said nothing when they came for the gray names, for I was not a gray name. Yeah, gray mods get in free. Yeah. I ain't no way gonna be that. The fave? Fuck that. I don't know. I don't know if I have a fave, to be honest. Have mercy. You know, maybe I should have mercy. Or maybe I'm never gonna be merciful. You ever thought of that? Hot chat? Don't mind me, I'm just building my gray name tarp tent and shopping cart and trash can bonfire. Well, let's fucking go. Forehead reveal is crazy. You can already see my forehead with the way my hair is done right now. Meow reveal. Meow. Meow. I'm the favorite schizo. That's true. You're hiding gray names beneath your floorboards, aren't you? Exactly. Exactly. Can I ask a mod-related question? Yeah, go for it. But yeah, you best not be hiding the gray names beneath your floorboards, okay? We need to replace all the gray names with green names. Am's innocent. Police mercy. Meow reveal, let's go. Hell yeah. Bro, that meow was actually so cute though, was it? What happened with Lefty memes? He like schizoed out and I'm like, dude, I'm not dealing with this. I'm demodding you because you're like consistently being annoying and problematic. And I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. So he's not in the community anymore. So yeah, that's the short version. Free Lefty? No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Don't want to deal with more of that shit. Beetlejuice socks? What socks did Beetlejuice wear? What? If I mean, what happened with John Zierli? I don't remember. Was that the... Wasn't he like doing like age regression shit with like a minor? And he was like, I don't know, like in his 30s or some shit? Like that shit seems very predatory. Like I'm gonna be so real. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I think that was him or somebody else. I don't know. I remember I demodded somebody for that specifically though. And I'm pretty sure that was John Zierli. I think. Let's see here. Who is I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I got no idea what a membership does. Am I like more femtarded now? Yes. Joe Jerkoff, if you're not in the server already, I'll invite you to the server as well, because why not? But yeah, add me on Discord. My Discord is Femyoz, Femyoz, and I'll add you back after stream, and I will invite you to the server. You'll just have to say who you are on the thing. Oh, you are in the server. Okay, bet. No to slime, too much spam. Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of like that. It was kind of like that. I'm Diddy. Is that so? Oh my god, is that the real P. Diddy? Slime was nutty AF. Yeah, Slime was funny as hell, but like, Jesus Christ. Bro was being a schizo. What? I obviously I ended up demodding him because he false banned somebody, and I'm like, dude, no. You can be a schizo, okay? But false banning is where I draw the line. I don't know. Damn chat, she don't even remember me. Look, I have a shit memory, okay? And I don't remember who I do or don't invite in the server for whatever reason. Like, I remember you enough to know that you've been in chat for a while. But yeah. Yeah, he false banned you, Limer. Exactly. Exactly. Anyways. Oh, is there a Discord? Yeah. You know what? You can add me as well, Nico the One Shot. And then I'll ask you a couple questions, and then I'll probably invite you. But yeah, add me on Discord. My Discord is Femyoz, Femyoz. And I'll add you back after stream. Slime's been permabanned? I don't think he should have been permabanned. Was he? I thought he was just temp banned. If he is, then I'll unban him, because, like, I don't want him to be permed. Baseball bat still attached is crazy. Hello, the Nugget. Good to see you again. Who did that? Who did what? Also, hello, Carol Smith. Yippee. Hell yeah. What did they do? They're a bit of a schizo. But it was funny, okay? It was funny. I've been here, Nick's listening, but I'm writing right now, and what? Real. I see. Telephone poles still attached. Y'all are wild. You should be a mod, but you should be banned for being a schizo. Yeah, that's sort of my position on the matter. Don't give a mod, but free my boy Slime. Yeah, I'll like have to check at some point to see if like he's in the banned section and like the hidden users section, and if he is, then I'll unban him. That is crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. I was born on the anniversary of Ronald Reagan's death. What a good time to be born. What can I say? A great birthday. Multiple reasons to celebrate. What can I say? Femi, did you have any involvement in the 100 Years' War? I'm gonna be real. I don't know what the fuck that is. Should I have been? Which one is the 100 Years one? Because there's like a lot of wars. And that sounds like a very generic name, but you know, it could be one that I know about. I don't know. Fire hydrant still attached. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Water bottle still attached. Femyoz knows nothing about history. Yeah, it's definitely one of my weak spots. Empire State Building still attached. That gosh darn copy pasta follows me everywhere, as it should. As it should. Between the French and the English, it was dope as hell. Yeah. If it's something like from like a really long time ago, then like I probably won't know as much about it, if anything. I remember being in the Spanish-American War. Oh yeah, dude. That one was my favorite. Anyways. I pray my dick get as big as the Eiffel Tower so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. So real. You could do it for more than 72 hours. Washington Monument still attached. My first memory was my parents freaking out at live 9/11 footage. Why would they be freaking out instead of celebrating? Dude. Alright, according to my favorite live streamer, Hamas Piker, okay, America deserved 9/11. Alright, we should have been celebrating. Alright? Anyways. Why didn't you stop 9/11? What if I did 9/11? You know? What if it was my doing? What if I was secretly George W. Bush this whole time? Hamas Piker? Hell yeah. I sort of get thinking that Hassan... Look, I don't know. In terms of my actual position on Hassan, I don't know. I don't have that strong of an opinion on him. I'm gonna be so real. Like, he's just like, okay, he's like a leftist, and like, I guess like sometimes he says like deranged shit. Not because he's a leftist, but because he's Hassan. Hassan is hot as fuck. Yeah, I don't know. He's like bad at wording things, I'm gonna be real. He's awful rhetorically. Like, in terms of rhetorical approach and debate skills, like, he is the opposite of gifted. He's like a reverse Vosh in that way. But Kasani's very toxic. I'm gonna be real, all of the people in Twitch pool are toxic. Like, I hate this idea of like, oh, it's like the person I don't like is toxic. Like, they're all fucking toxic, right? That's sort of just like how that community is, right? Hassan is toxic, Ethan Klein is toxic, Destiny is toxic, Vosh is, well, Vosh, he's just into short stacked goblins, quote unquote, in his taxes folder. Hassan is like a Cheeto, he's pretty a bit stupid. A Cheeto is mid. He's not terrible looking, but like, he just looks like an average guy. I'd say that Hassan is smarter than a Cheeto. I'll give him that much. Though, to be fair, that's not very difficult. You were behind the 93 bombing of the Twin Tower garage. That's true. That's factually correct. Let me help, I can't find my glasses. You sound a lot like a Velma. Hello, Anon420 cereal. Big Iron still attached. Ford F-150 still attached. Burj Khalifa still attached. Oh my god. Bayonet still attached. Ichido is literally compared FFS and feminine face filters to blackface. Wait, is that real? Oh nah. Bro, if you have a clip of that, please send it to me on Discord so I can make fun of it at some point. Because that's funny as hell. There's no way that's real. I know he's stupid. There's no way he's that stupid. Yeah, he's done it multiple times. All right, well, if you have a clip or find one, please let me know. Because, oh my god, I need to react to that. I can try. All right, well, thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. Ain't no way bro is actually that dumb. No, literally. Literally. BFG 900 still attached. Vaguely cylindrical object is still attached. Hell yeah. Flint and steel still attached. Yes, flint and steel still attached. Indeed. Femi, we know you were behind Pearl Harbor. This is true, by the way. Lego PP piece still attached. Yes. Oh my god. They're not messaging me. People be messaging me so much. Oh my god. Very disrespectful. FFS is one racism. That's true. I gotta go, everyone. Have a great night. I may come back if you were still alive in like 30 or maybe sooner. All right. I hope you've enjoyed your stay. Hey, Femi, did you hang Epstein? The people have the right to know. I plead the fifth. Parentheses. Or, sorry, triple parentheses. It's not illegal if you don't get caught. Dude. What am I saying? What am I saying? What does my sense of humor become? I mean, to be fair, I'm not particularly trying right now, but still. Like, Jesus Christ. Hello, Nikoda One Shot. Hope you're doing well. Hey, yo. Hello, the Berber. Good to see you again. Is redacted still attached? Maybe. Do you have a gynecologist? Dude. Y'all are wild. My fucking Wi-Fi is out. Very sorry to hear that. Fire truck still attached. Imagine if Trump deported Elon, that could happen. I would fucking die happy. That would be hilarious. I hope it does happen. Femi is secretly Aphrodite? Hell yeah. Dude, that would be sick as fuck. Maybe I am and I just don't realize it. I doubt it. I don't think I'm that cool. It'd be cool if I was that cool, but highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. You know? But yeah, dude. Fire truck still attached? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? W lobby of hobbies. Anyways. Doge should defund the White House. So true. So true. Herm Aphrodite. Oh my god. Putin is a tool of feminists. That's true. I control Putin and stuff. Was not expecting Elon and Trump to be the first messy gay breakup of Pride. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't surprise me that they ended up having a falling out, but it is very fitting that it would happen during Pride specifically, you know. I mean, what can I say? I certainly ain't complaining about it. That shit's hilarious. Femyoz, you should terminate one of the mods. Why would I do that? I'm secretly Aphrodite? Maybe I am. I'm head out. Hope to see you soon again, maybe. Goodbye, Awesome Billy. It was very good having you here. Feel free to subscribe with notifications on if you want to see more of my content. I try to go live every night. How many calories? Anyways. But yeah, goodbye, Billy. Hope you've enjoyed. 0.55 cals. Still attached. Just hopping on the trend and not to stay out. Oh my god. Y'all be wild. Y'all are deranged. What can I say? Why are y'all deranged? I have no idea, but you sure are. You certainly are. Haha. I don't know why you are, but you are. It's not my fault. Yeah, well, that's what they all say. Sub the boom. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. My dad says that Trump doesn't want to share the attention with Musk. I think it goes beyond that. I think that, like, I don't think Trump ever intended to, like, actually, whatchamacallit, I don't think he ever intended on actually cutting spending. I think that Elon unironically thought that that's what was going to happen. I think he's upset that it didn't happen. You know what I mean? Ship is rapidly sinking. It do be rapidly sinking. What can I say? Trump is a bottom for sure. I feel like Elon is a fucking bottom right now. Like, Trump was like a bottom at the beginning of the relationship, for sure. But like, I don't know, maybe they're both switches. I don't know. It seems like Elon is kind of taking it up the ass right now, if anything. These two are so unlikable. I knew they would hate each other eventually. Elon has no friends. No, literally. Also, hello, Nico. Hope you're doing well. Both are bottoms. Yeah. Both are bottoms. You're not wrong. I agree. I've run out of things still attached. Yeah, is it a cave? Yeah, is it the Eiffel Tower or is it a massive cavern? Elon has a humiliation king for sure. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he did. I really wouldn't be surprised if he did. It would not surprise me at all. Also, chat, I just noticed something. We're currently at 247 likes. Okay, there's definitely 3 people that are watching that haven't double tapped the smash like. I mean, come on. Why not do it, all right? Stream has died in the algorithm, but let's get to 250 likes. I think that'd be sick as fuck, all right? It's free, easy, no logical reason not to do it. I mean, come on, we're 2 likes away. I'm just saying, the more likes, the merrier. Double tap. Double tap your screen. How do I do it? You double tap. Oh no, somebody undouble tapped. How did that happen? Oh no. We need 3 more likes, everybody. Lightsaber or Sarlacc pit. Oh my god. What should the Elon Trump ship be called? Elonold Trusk? Yeah, I think all of those work. Also, thank you for 250 likes, everybody. Very much appreciated. Obviously, keep double tapping to boost me in the algorithm, of course. Why does it say 244 on my end? I don't know, because it's broken. 250, woo, hell yeah. Is the Pentagon a top or a bottom? I don't know. I know that the Twin Towers are definitely bottoms, considering how ready they were to get penetrated. And those airplanes were definitely tops. Alright. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know about the Pentagon. The Pentagon might have been a bottom. I don't know. Who knows? Might be. Most interesting? It better be interesting. I'd be very sad if it wasn't. I think I started a trend in Freaky Chat. You better have. Hoover Dam tops. Ask the people it went down on. The towers were definitely bottoms. So real. I'd say the pilots of the planes were bottoms. No, they were tops. They were penetrating the Twin Towers. Washington Monument still attached? I think somebody already said that one. Hoover Dam tops. North Tower x South Tower x Pentagon ship name? I have no idea. 9/11 Tagon. I have no idea. That's all I can think of, okay? Did you hear about the high school cheerleading team that did a 9/11 reenactment? No, but that's fucking hilarious. I love that. I think more people should do that. Because that's fucking hilarious. What if I go bother my caregiver at 6 a.m. for her? I guess if she's awake. Penn Tower. North South Tagon. Oh my god. Nouth Tagon. Skibbity toilet still attached. Oh god. That's definitely one of the worst ones. Fucking skibbity toilet, Jesus. RAR XD still attached. That's not even coherent. Dear Lord. Y'all are wild. Do an aristocrats joke. Skibbity toilet still attached. Are you trans? Yes, I am. WTF is still attached. I don't even know anymore. This is the most convoluted shit imaginable. Y'all are like deranged. Y'all are crazy. What can I say? Y'all are wild. Y'all are very strange individuals. But that's okay. You know, it happens. It happens. If Femi was on 9/11, it wouldn't have gone down like that. True. Very true. Where does it come from? Who knows? It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Very much a mystery. Oh, yes. That's right. Does the narwhal still bacon at midnight? XD still attached? Oh, God. Still attached? Joke still attached? Are you single? You're really cute. Gotta be honest. Thank you, Ziva. No, I am poly, though. I'm in an open relationship. But, yeah. Fridge still attached. Oh, yeah. You better believe it is. Femi throws it back with oil every night. Hell yeah. Ziva back off. You guys are so possessive. Oh, my. What would you have done if the towers were rebuilt? I mean, hey. All I'm going to say is that, you know what? I don't think I can say that on YouTube. Never mind. I guess you'll just have to use your imagination. I don't think I'm allowed to make that joke. I gotta go, but I will be back to torture the mods more later. All right, goodbye, alt account. I hope you've enjoyed your stay. Polly is based, indeed. Golly, gee golly, indeed. Gee golly, indeed. The 2001 attack on the Twin Towers caused so much racism on the whole of the Middle East. Yeah, which is wild. It's like, okay, so you're gonna take the actions of like a few deranged people and extrapolate it onto like, I don't know, an entire region in the world? Like, okay. Great. You're just going to extrapolate it onto all Arabs. Wonderful stuff. Glad to see that you've got a very logical analysis. But yeah. Shampoo bottle still attached. I didn't know we could still torture the mods. Yeah, they're kind of into it. What can I say? I couldn't be emotionally secure in an open relationship, TVH. Yeah, and like, it's one of those things that's really not for everyone. You know what I mean? Not everyone is built for an open relationship, and that's fine. You know? Like, it's just kind of like that. COVID ain't stopping me from eating Chinese takeout my goats. Well, COVID has not really been a real issue for ages. Unless, you, I don't know, you have like some like, I don't know, autoimmune disorder or some shit that makes it like, that makes like most things dangerous or whatever. But like, for the most part, you know, Blahaj still attached. Humiliate me and call me a freaky girl, please. Oh my God, you are such a fucking bottom. Jesus. Iraq was separate from 9/11. Afghanistan was the training ground for the attackers. Yeah. It was like, I don't know, people oftentimes forget why 9/11 happened in the first place, right? That doesn't justify it by any means. Like, I was like, obviously it's bad to like kill innocent people. I know, crazy. But are gray names allowed to be freaky? I don't see why not. Otherwise, there'd be a double standard. Just don't be too freaky. Well, I don't know. Like people oftentimes forget, okay, like, what were the material conditions that led to that in the first place? Well, I don't know. Maybe like the whole Western imperialism thing might have had something to do with it. I'm just saying. But yeah. 15 caliber still attached is crazy. The attackers learned to fly in Florida. You know, you've got a point. You've got a point. They, it's for sure. That's for sure. Be not afraid. What if I'm terrified? You've been to Iraq. I've been to Iraq. I've been to Afghanistan. You've never been to Afghanistan? Huh? I don't even know what that means, but thank you for sharing. 120mm autocannon. Okay. Weapons of ass destruction is fucking oh God. Weapons of ass destruction. You are wild for coming up with that. I was 27 when it happened. I didn't exist when it happened. Because I was born in 2004, so yeah. Microphone's still attached to my desk, yeah. I've been to Afghanistan. Oh my God. I was like -4 months old when it happened. Yeah, I was like -3 3 years old. Oh my god. Negative 3 years old when that happened. Are trans and queer the same thing now? Queer refers to like a more broad notion of like gender nonconformity or nonconformity in terms of sexual orientation. Whereas being transgender simply means to not identify as the gender you were assigned at birth. So yeah. I may have fellow trans femme biases. You know, trans femme biases have a tendency to be factually correct, of course. Femi, I'm getting attacked by vampires. Please help me. How am I meant to help with that? I was almost one. I cried when it happened, but not because of 9/11. Yeah, fair. Honestly, it kind of be like that. It kind of be like that. What can I say? Femi, are you okay? IDK if I missed something important at the start of the live. Or it's me overanalyzing, but you just seem off. I'm a little bit tired, I guess. It's late, after all. But I need to get used to streaming for longer periods of time when I'm tired, because we're going to do a 24-hour stream not at the end of the month, but not your usual subby self, if that makes sense. I'm not always in the mood to be subby, you know? Not that I would ever be subby, of course. I'm a feminist. She is eepy girl. Yeah, I don't know. When I'm super duper eepy, I'm either like very subby or like, I don't know, it doesn't apply. I'm queer but not trans. Yeah. Wait, did I get that backwards? Wait, hold on. A rectangle is a square, but a square is not a rectangle. No. Wrong way. Yeah, you did get it backwards. All squares are rectangles, not all rectangles are squares. A square is like a specific subcategory of rectangle. Because like a rectangle denotes a quadrilateral with 4 90-degree angles, essentially. And a square would fit that criteria, but a square also necessitates 4 congruent sides. So yeah, Italy's still attached. Oh my lord, y'all are wild. But yeah, there's basically more necessary conditions for a square than there is for a rectangle. But all of the necessary conditions for a rectangle are also necessary conditions for a square, if that makes sense. There's just the additional necessary condition of all 4 sides being equal if it's a square. So yeah. Artillery's still attached. Yo, I really gotta piss. I'm gonna be right back. Maybe that's one of the reasons I feel off. I just don't like leaving you guys here. Chat, spam lettuce emojis, okay? We're lettuce maxing. Alright? We don't want to die in the algorithm. Alright? Entertain each other, okay? I'll be back in a minute or two, okay? Don't you worry. Antarctica's still attached. I love the way you swallow. It's crazy. Hassan stream. Yeah, this is gonna be my best Hassan impression. Alright, be right back. Alright. Oh. Well, would you look at that? We're lettuce maxing. Yes, I'm back. Hello, everyone. Thank you for lettuce maxing. Very awesome. Very good. Lettuce still attached? You better believe it is. Did you sit down to... Dude, why is that the first question I get when I'm back? Come on. I was about to say you guys are better than this, but you're really not. Subscribe button still attached? I don't know. Have you subscribed? You better have. You better have subscribed. I'm just saying. Subscribe to the Femyoz YouTube channel. I'm just saying. Beep beep lettuce still attached? Hell yeah. How was the pee? Very good. That's a great question. Anyways. Dude, oh my god. Y'all are crazy with the lettuce emojis. Well, answer the question. Dog, I'm gonna be real, like, no. Jorking it. Yo, you're wild. Paper towels still attached? Bro, what? Huh? Why? Why paper towels? You know, of all the things that could be attached, why that? I'd like to know. Why paper towels of all things? Any reason in particular, or is that just random? I don't know. It could be anything, truly. Why, I have no idea. Do you wipe or shake it clean? Dude, I'm not answering these fucking shit-ass questions. These questions are so bad. Oh my god. These are awful-ass questions. You people are TMI? No, literally. You guys are deranged. Pencil still attached. Oh my god. You know, guys don't have to be like this. You could, like, not be... You could not do that or say deranged shit. That's a real possibility. I'm just saying. You guys don't have to be this deranged. Let it crust is insane. It's not the first time I've heard that. Okay, ain't no way some of these questions are asked. Nah, literally. Caregiver still eeping? Oh, sorry to hear that. Yo, honestly, I think I'm gonna restart stream soon. Because I want to keep streaming. I love streaming. Streaming is fun. I also need the boost in the algorithm. Because, you know, shit's been dying in the algorithm, to be fair. My undying parasocial love for you is still attached? Yes. I am rectangular. How is your night going, hon? I'm doing alright, Scarlett. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. How are you? But yeah, this parasocial relationship thing might be fire. I love parasocial relationships. I mean, that is my job. I am a professional parasocial relationship provider. What can I say? Not gonna lie, these mods do seem a little, like, creepy-ish IMO. To be fair, I mean, it's all shit posting and good fun, but you know. Meow. They got jobs for that? Yeah, it's called being a YouTuber / live streamer. It's like, basically, you're a professional at building, at causing people to have parasocial relationships with you. I don't even do it on purpose, necessarily. I mean, I don't prevent it, I guess. If it happens, it happens, but, like, I mean, if I were Femyoz, I'd hate you all. You know, that's kind of real. You know, most people just can't handle what I do. You know, what can I say? I'm good, just playing some games on Discord with my girlfriends. We're all playing Across the Obelisk. Is that so? Well, I hope you're having a good time. Femi can take it all? Oh my god. Yes, I can. But don't say it like that. Oh god. You know, you guys don't have to be this deranged. You know, I'm not making you. You guys could, like, be less deranged, you know? That's, like, an option. I'm just saying. Y'all don't have to be like this. You know, I'm just putting it out there. Just saying. I'm just saying. But yeah, dude, honestly, dude, what are other people doing in the short streaming algorithm? I need to know. Dude. Yo! Thank you so much, Foxo, for the 100 knock? Oh, that's like $10. Thank you very much. Saying, just had a panic attack. I hope your day goes good. I really appreciate that. I'm really sorry you had a panic attack. And yeah, thank you very much for the 100 knock. I really appreciate that. You turn people on, it's that simple. Okay, Man. Why me of all people? Oh, of course Olive Oil Run is live. Wow, what a surprise. Dude, she's like always live now. Like, what the fuck? Dude, she like shows up in my recommended constantly. It's so fucking annoying. I don't want to see your goddamn content. It's like I go on my phone and I go to the vertical live streams and guess who fucking shows up first? Fucking this bitch. God damn. I wonder what, dude, she's probably rage baiting, I assume. Dude, what is she yapping about? Dude, is she like being like, I'm gonna show my titties for 1K likes or whatever the fuck? Is she still doing that bit? She might be. I don't know. Do we take a look? Yo! Thank you, Scarlett, for the 5 saying from the OnlyFans. Wait, what? You're from the OnlyFans? Yo, I need to like take a look at like anything happening on my OnlyFans because I haven't posted anything there. But I will do a Skirt Go Spinny for the 5, I guess. Sorry, I'm like a mess right now, and my outfit's a mess, but that's okay. You know, it happens. Anyways, Spinny, yes, Spinny indeed. There you go. Hopefully that wasn't too bad. Let's see. What's this bitch up to? Dude, 2.6K concurrence? Oh, nah. Started streaming 20 minutes ago. Dude, I think that the strat is literally just like, I don't know. I gotta restart stream more because like I'm doing like I've been going for over 2 hours and like you see there's like a huge drop off or whatever. And hold on, what strategy does she do? Because like she's always live, but like yeah. Fucking look at this shit. Yeah. Streaming right now, 1 hour ago, 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. Yeah, she just like spams the fuck out of it. So, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I gotta do something similar, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to. My fucking piano is bitching. Yeah, the YouTube streaming meta, I guess. Yeah, I can't lie. I don't like this being the meta. Like, that shit is so AIDS. Like, it's so ass. I don't want to have to spam the fuck out of streams. I want to be able to just go for, like, 5 hours and not have to, like, worry about that shit. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna be, hold on. I'm gonna restart. Hold on, stay. It's gonna lag for a second, but I'm not restarting stream just yet. I just, this stops being real the moment you look away. True. Maybe would kick you out of bed for eating crackers. I'm gonna be real. I eat in my own bed all the time, so I don't know. I wouldn't mind if someone was eating snacks with me. Alright, hold on. Give me a sec. It's gonna lag for a second, but I'm still here. Are you still going? Yes. Hold on. Just give me a... Alright, and we're back. Very sorry about the small interruption. I'm just gonna set up the next stream on live, because of course. I mean, come on. Do a queef is crazy. That's some crazy stuff. That's crazy talk. Alright, let YouTube decide. Alright. Dude, we might need to do more lolcow content. Because a lot of times late night lolcow content is like easy. It's like easy, relaxing content to just like make fun of somebody that's like super easy to make fun of. And you don't feel bad about it because like, you know, they're a bad person, etc. Yeah, the usual. Hold on. Let me get the Streamlabs link. Alright, hold on. Lolcow content is good. Yeah, I haven't done it much in a while. I think I overdid it for a while. Now I'm underdoing it. I'm like overdoing the just chatting type stuff. So, yeah, it is what it is. Alright, and then I just gotta go on my phone. And I'm going to go to YouTube Studio. And family, I'm going to head out. All right, goodbye, cassette. I hope you've enjoyed your stay. And I hope to see you again in the near future. Anyways. Yeah, crazy. I was crazy once. Celery still attached? You better believe it is. I would stay up, but I must eat. All right, good night. Hope you enjoy your eep. Hope you get some good eep. But yeah, feel free to subscribe with notifications on in order to know when I next go live. Maybe it'll be soon, maybe not. Who knows? All right. Let's see. I just need to add this. All right, now it's got a thumbnail. All right. All right, I'm about to start another stream. Hold on, let's see. Details. Here, wait, if I make it unlisted, can I redirect? Can I redirect it to myself? Can I, like, raid myself? Can I raid my own stream? I don't know. Well, just, like, refresh the fuck out of my page to know when I go live next. And I think if I do redirect... Yeah. It'll, like, maybe work for PC users, possibly. With that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in 5 seconds, alright? Make sure to refresh the ever-living fuck out of my page to know when I go live. I'm just saying. Alright. Goodbye. Except not really. I'm gonna just do another stream. I'm just restarting for the algorithm. Alright? Feel free to show up. I'm just saying. Alright. Be right back. I'm just yapping. I could keep yapping. Alright, I'm gonna actually be right back and start the next stream. Alright.